Where are we meeting up at the end of the show for viewer photos?
We can just be back at the BAM.
I think so. You got viewer photo in there.
I have 3. 2 of them from Tim Tim.
Yeah, I saw. Heard.
Yeah, I'm doing a green screen.
Green, that's fine. Do the green screen. I think it'll look great. And then when you're done with,
Check 1, 2, me.
are you ready to party? We're gonna do Max 2, Tim, is where we'll start with my stuff. Bye-bye.
What are you wearing?
My Christmas sweater for the day.
Is it a
You know how sad Grant would be if you got rid of those cats?
Probably wouldn't notice. No, he would be. He does a really good job. His favorite thing to do is when one of the cats tries to climb in the tree, which they haven't done, but they kind of want to, is he All right, hey there, we are back. You're watching a new episode of Off the Radar. This is our weekly weather program where you've come to geek out with us. Good to see you. Meteorologist Matt Willoughby, Kaylee Bowers. How are we doing and feeling today?
Doing great today. Third week.
Matt, you look great, but Kaylee, look what we're rocking today.
That's where I was hoping.
Christmas, huh?
I mean, we're only how many days away till Christmas?
You
I mean,
should
who's
know.
counting but 21?
Exactly. Three weeks from today.
So we're gonna have a little bit of fun. You do this like every year, right?
Every year, in the past, I've had about 50 Christmas sweaters.
50? 5-0.
5-0. You see that right?
Quite a bit.
I've downsized a little bit, but we still have enough Christmas sweaters for pretty much the entire December month. So.
All right, we gotta step up our game, Matt.
Yeah.
I don't think I have one Christmas sweater, to be honest. So, I mean, if you can pass them my way, I would appreciate that.
Best place to go, we'll find a thrift store. Best place
Ah,
to
there
find
you
them.
go.
Let's
There
go
we
shopping.
All right, well, hey, we searched through some of the best weather videos of the week. This is the way we're gonna start off the radar for you each and every time. We call this our top 3. Each one of us pick out a video from around the country or around the world, and we wanna show it to you. And guys, this time, it's pretty easy to pick out what our theme's going to be, right?
Let it snow, let it snow, let
It's
it
December.
snow.
It's December.
And it's back in a big way for us as well. So here's where we're gonna get started. Usually we talk about the whole country and we have videos from across the whole country. I'm gonna zoom into New England because this is where the vast majority of our videos came from this week because of obviously the historic lake effect snow. My video that I wanna pick out comes from Maine, and this is dramatic drone video. Guys, check this out.
Oh, wow.
Isn't this cool? I love the
Beautiful.
video when the drone rises from the ground and goes up above. How picturesque is this? This is
Oh, man.
Newcastle, Maine, where they got their first big snow of the season. Obviously, it must have been a little wet because it stuck to the trees too. Isn't that amazing?
That looks great.
That is postcard worthy right there. Glad I'm inside looking at it.
I think you're right. That would be great. So I did go check. Our average snow, we get about 34 inches of snow every year. How much do you think Newcastle, Maine, where that video is from, how much snow do you think they get?
Ooh,
Just take a stab at it every
I'll go
year.
68.
86.
68,
Oh.
and what'd you say?
86.
Oh, you guys switched it. I like
A
it.
little bit. Okay.
Kaylee is remarkably close. 85 inches per year.
That's a lot of snow.
There you go. So this was my weather video I picked out from Maine. So this is a live broadcast. We know a lot of people are watching over on WTOL Plus after the fact. Hello. If you're watching live on YouTube right now, comment, say hi. We're going to get to some of your comments coming up. Right now, though, Matt, let's get to
Yes.
your video. What do you got for us
As we
today?
know, I'm a big football fan, Saints fan,
course.
die-hard Saints
Really?
fan, but we're going to take it a little bit further up
This is
north.
not the weather they get in Saints land.
Oh, no, because we play in a dome, so that's the great part about it, but some areas don't necessarily play in a dome. We're going to bring it to Buffalo, New York.
Ooh.
You know what's in Buffalo? The Buffalo Bills.
I was going to say snow, but yes, Buffalo Bills.
Both, right.
Yeah, so yeah, you got snow. Here's a video of that, of the Buffalo stadium right there. So anybody want to guess who they played? And this team is not necessarily familiar with snow at all.
Well,
I
I don't
know
think
who
it's
they
the Saints.
played.
I would just think the funniest team would be the Dolphins.
That would be very funny.
It's kind
Okay.
of close.
Who was it?
It's a warm
I forget
state.
now.
They played the 49ers.
Oh, yeah, they don't get much snow in San
No,
Francisco.
not at all. Not at all. So yeah, this is a video, insane video. Typically, at least once a year, you do see these snow games where it's, I
this
guess
guy.
you can call it a snow globe game where
Ooh.
whiteout conditions out there. You can see the stands fully compacted in the snow. And I mean, this really made for the perfect conditions for some Sunday night football.
I've played Madden before. I've heard of the truck stick. This is the snowplow
That's
stick,
the
right?
Wow, yeah, exactly, man. Hit
No.
stick, snowplow stick.
Do you know what the score was of this game? Or
I
who
know
won?
the Bills won.
Okay.
It was.
Makes
I think it
sense.
was a blowout, honestly, because you know Buffalo Bills, they just used to those conditions.
Was it a blowout or a snow
Snow.
out?
I was gonna say a
Wow.
snowblower.
There you go.
There you go. I like it. They threw them out of there for us. Okay, so we've got video from Maine. We've got video from Buffalo, New York. Are we going to do a trifecta for snow this week?
I mean, we're also going to stick in Buffalo, New York as well.
Okay.
So you guys know I'm a big animal lover. I have a dog and a cat. I love TikTok. So I got this video off of TikTok of these pups enjoying their
see
first
this.
winter snow of the season.
Look at them.
Just look at them go. It's like, I'm going to go play. Oh, no, I'm going to come back inside. It's too cold, Mom.
Okay, now as a kid, we always envision the first snow of the year. It's supposed to look like this, right?
Yes.
It's supposed to be as tall as you are. For these pups, it came to reality.
They're like, I'm just going to keep on playing. Oh, this is so much fun. Now, we've had pets
I don't know. I
growing
think
up.
that one had immediate regret.
No, I'm coming back in.
Ryan, you've had a dog in the past.
Sure.
What was his reaction when he saw the snow?
So we had our dog Thunder back in the winter of 2014. So that was the year we had the biggest snow ever in Toledo history.
Oh, wow.
We built him an igloo, and we had a small backyard at the time. We had to shovel a pathway for him to find a spot to use in the backyard. I just imagine that's what these dogs are thinking, right? They're like, hey, this is great, this is fun. I gotta go.
It's just too cool. Like, let's get in and let's get out. But I don't know. I know you're excited about the snow of the season,
love
but
snow.
I think Matt and I are kind of on the same page of, is it May
Is
yet?
this your nervous laugh?
You want to go sledding again, right?
No.
And what are you supposed to do? Feet first or head first?
Well, somebody named by the name of Paul told me head first.
Yeah,
my
how'd
first
that
time
go?
sledding. That didn't go too well. Ended up looking like Santa Claus. So,
Tis the season.
You realize? Did you realize by the end of the hill that you'd been pranked?
yes, I didn't know any better.
Tell you what, we're not going to get enough snow here in our forecast for us. For those that are watching live, this is being recorded on Wednesday live as well. We've got an alert day for us. We got a little bit of snow on the way for us. I'm going to go ahead and take this. Let's do section by section here, guys. Late today, we've got some snow squalls coming in. This is going to be the stuff that reduces visibility. So for those of you that are watching, 7 to 11 p.m. on Wednesday evening, what you need to be aware of. Could get a quick inch of snow. Not enough to sled in, but it's not too bad as far as some snow.
No.
Just enough to cover the ground.
Make you a little happy.
Absolutely.
Somewhat.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad. But of course, after that, with this Alberta clip, we're going to bring some gusty winds as well and bring some much cooler conditions overnight. So, of course, when that sun is down, it gets much cooler at night. But those gusty winds really going to make it feel even colder, right?
Give us
Kaylee?
the warm news, Kaylee.
I mean, it feels like temperatures will still be near 0 degrees Thursday morning. I mean, some places could be from 0 to -1, -2.
Don't worry about it. You got your Christmas sweater on. You're going to be nice and warm. You'll be toasty.
Luckily, eventually those temperatures will be warming up by the afternoon.
I was in Atlanta last week where it was 70 degrees. What is this welcome? Like, why are you welcoming me back with 20 degrees and then negative feel-like temperatures?
You're the one wearing the Christmas, like the
what?
snow tie. That's very blue of you.
I thought it'd be,
Thinking of a
perfect
blue
time to do it.
Christmas.
Bring it out.
Absolutely. All right. Well, welcome back. It's good to have you back.
But the good news is the 50s will be back next week.
That's right.
Still not cold enough.
Above average.
Maybe not warm enough for you. All right. We promised here on Off the Radar, we have some videos. We also geek out a little bit. Give us the weather word of the day, Kaylee.
So this is kind of different this time of year. Not unusual, but it is unusual. A word we like to use a lot, and Ryan has a different word for it. I say tornado. Ryan says
Tomato. When I go to talk with second graders or third graders, it's a little bit of an icebreaker. They'll say tornado, and I'll say tomato. We have a little bit of fun with it. Yeah.
But yeah, something you don't have fun with the tornado, it is a violently rotating column of very strong air and strong winds that could be very dangerous. Luckily, we're not talking any severe weather for that with our alert day, but things a little bit different with the cold and the wind and the snow.
And I have a feeling before the end of the year, we're going to be talking more about that word tornado, not because it's in the forecast, but because this was a record-setting year in Ohio for it. Okay, hey, we like to have some fun. We're glad that you're along with us here for Off the Radar. We're going to take a 30-second break. When we come back, clearly Kaylee's in the holiday spirit. Matt's got the holiday tie on. I think it's time we share with you our favorite holiday movies. Don't go anywhere. We're going to tell you which ones we love the most and share some of your comments as well. Stay with us. All right, welcome back in. So it's time to share some of our favorite holiday movies with you. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be first because I've already got mine up right behind me right here.
Yes.
This one's easy. I don't even think it's close,
Instant
quite honestly.
classic.
It is.
Home Alone. It's just hilarious,
It's a classic.
right? It's a good one.
Yeah.
Favorite scene? I was trying to think what my favorite scene about this was, and you got to like pick one out. That's classic. That's iconic. When the guys are going through the house, right? It's the build-up.
Yes.
I'll tell you what I don't like about the movie. My least favorite part of the whole movie of Home Alone.
Okay.
He's sitting down. The bad guys are getting ready to come, right? He's
I
got
know
all
where
the.
this
He's
is
got all the
going.
traps set.
Yeah.
He's got everything going to good. You hear the clock chime because it's 9 o'clock. The bad guys come back. He has his fork in his mac and cheese, and he doesn't eat a bite of it. What a disciplined 8-year-old! Because
Yeah.
I would be like, I got like
Mac and
30,
cheese.
right?
You get a tummy ache.
Just get a bite really quick.
Good
There's
for
something
Kevin.
satisfying about all those traps he set.
It's
Right?
Watch them just fall in all of them.
It's good. All right, now Matt, yours was a dark horse pick here.
Yeah. You know, I was stuck between two of them, but I think Jingle All the Way is one of the classics.
Turbo Man.
Yeah, Turbo Man. One of the classics I always remember as a kid. You know, just wanting them to get that toy, that Turbo Man toy, and just never get it. But my favorite part of it is when Arnold Schwarzenegger actually became Turbo Man.
In the parade. Spoiler alert. By the way, if nobody's watched it, spoiler
you haven't
alert.
seen
Sorry about that one. It's only, about 30 years old. So
Yeah, exactly. I haven't seen it now. Definitely go watch it.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Such a great movie.
All right,
Still a
Kaylee,
good
you've
movie.
got a classic as well.
I feel like it's a classic, but also very debatable. Either you love it or you hate it, and you
Really?
get freaked out by it. Yes. I know a lot of people who do not care for the Polar Express.
Really?
I love Polar
Yes.
Express.
And
Oh, I
you,
love
Matt and
it.
I, we were talking. This is
I know
your
all the
other
songs
top
and everything.
one.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
just
go
watched
ahead,
it over
go.
the weekend.
All right. Well, I'm trying to think of a
Hot,
I can't-
ooh, hot
Oh
chocolate.
yeah, it's a hot chocolate.
That
But
one's a great
I don't know.
one.
I feel like it just gets you in the holiday spirit. It gets you in kind of the feels as you
Of course.
become more and more an adult each year, and just think about childhood and Christmas and certain things that happen as a child versus an adult, and just the adventure that they're on. It's just
There's definitely nostalgia there for us in our house. This is the last movie we watch every Christmas Eve as a family before we all go to bed. So
Aw.
we put our pajamas on, we put this movie on, all the lights in the house are out. It's like a movie theater. We
I hope you don't
so
have
this
a
one has
hole in your
sentimental.
pocket.
What? Uh-oh, yeah, that'd be bad for that.
Where's
time.
your
That would be
bell?
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
right. Okay. Now, you guys see us on the air all the time, but if you watched our first episode of Off the Radar here, we've got our director, Tim, as we like to say, and our producer, Alexis, and we wanted you guys to participate as well. They're back in the booth. Hey, guys, how's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
You enjoying the show so far?
Always my
Doing
favorite
great.
show.
Okay, so let's start off with Tim. Tim, you are a movie, I guess, could you say aficionado? You watch
suppose,
a lot of movies, right?
A lot of Christmas movies in particular, but yes, and
Love
yes,
it.
my favorite is the penultimate Christmas movie, in my opinion, A Christmas Story with Ralphie.
Here we go.
Okay, give us a favorite scene.
Fragile. Need I say more?
oh, yes.
And now, when this is on, I think it's TNT or one of the cable channels, TBS or somebody, they do the 24 hours. Do
24 hours a
Do
day.
you put it on all 24 hours?
Yeah, our TV does not change the channel 24 hours a day. It might go on and off,
Yeah.
but when we turn it back on, it's like, oh, it's
It
this
keeps
part
going.
and this part. At 8 o'clock when it starts, we
Yeah.
watch it the first time. We'll watch it all the way through that first viewing.
Okay.
But then we go back and forth, and together we probably watch the movie 3 times, but only that first time all the way through.
All the way
other
through,
times
and you
it's
catch it, and then you
bits by
kind
bits.
of catch yourself, and you're like, "Ooh, one of my favorite parts coming up. I'm going to hang on for a few
Right,
minutes."
oh,
Okay, great one, and based in Ohio, so we'll go with
Yes.
that one.
Easily drivable day trip to go over and actually go to the house that it was filmed.
Have you been to the house?
I have not. Can you
Ooh,
believe that? I
That's
have not.
surprising.
And then they just filmed the sequel that they made 40 years later
Right.
with a lot of the returning cast, and it was really good too. I liked it a lot. So
I
check
haven't
that
watched
out.
the second one yet.
Oh.
It's
A
worth
Christmas
the watch
Story
for the second
I
one.
haven't seen it.
There's
Okay.
another bad Christmas Story 2 that has Daniel Stern, actually from Home Alone, who plays the dad. But Christmas Story Christmas is the new one they made 2 years ago, and it's really good.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Alexis, hit us with this one. Speaking of, I can't believe we didn't repeat out of all of this as well. Because by the
Yeah.
way,
That is surprising.
those of you watching, we did this blind. We just said submit your favorite ones here. I thought we'd get some repeats. What do you got, Alexis?
So the Grinch, the Jim Carrey Grinch
Oh, okay.
specifically.
Yeah.
Seen it. I know the words to most of it. Honestly, I used to watch it as it's my favorite movie, and then my son, my oldest,
Yeah.
he got into a Grinch phase where we watched it literally every day all year round. So
Uh-huh.
it's kind of went back a little bit as my favorite just because I got a little bit sick of it. But it's entertaining. It's still entertaining every time you
Right.
watch it. When he puts all the fudge in his mouth and he's like, I don't want any more, it makes me laugh every single time. Like every single time.
We all have some of our holiday favorites. We know that we've got some of yours as well that we've been sharing for us. And Kaylee, you've got some of these reports from people, right?
Yeah, we do. Actually, Alexis, if you could read some of those off as well.
Right.
Yeah, what do we got?
I forgot,
Okay.
sorry. We have a few people that weighed in. We have A Christmas Vacation.
Yep.
We got Polar
Christmas
Express
Vacation.
2.
Yeah.
Christmas
Good
Vacation,
one.
yeah, a different one. We got Scrooged.
Oh.
Okay. Yep. go ahead.
Grumpy Cat Christmas. Not.
Have not heard of
I
that.
don't know what that
That's
is.
a little newer.
Okay.
Die Hard, which
Is
it
Die Hard?
Christmas?
Okay,
Is
show
it
of hands.
Christmas
Is Die Hard a
movie? I don't-
Christmas movie? I don't think we have much.
It
support
is
here
a
for
Christmas
it.
movie.
Tim will support
Mark
it.
says
Mark,
it is.
Mark, our camera up, will support it.
Mark II. A lot of people say it's Christmas adjacent, which a lot of movies are Christmas adjacent,
Yeah.
where
Say,
just
like-
it happens at Christmas time. But you could make the argument that It's a Wonderful Life is a Christmas adjacent movie because it doesn't really have a lot to do with Christmas. It just happens at Christmas. Die Hard, definitely a Christmas.
Listen, if we have to include
Home
Die
Alone
Hard to
has that.
include It's a Wonderful Life, then we're including Die Hard
just
because
do
A
it.
Wonderful Life
Let's just do
has
it.
to be
Oh,
included.
Yeah.
Wonderful Life is on here.
I feel like you also have to include Mean Girls then as a Christmas movie.
Whoa.
Okay.
Interesting take.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to talk about that during the break here. We've got another short 30-second break coming up here. Matt, we were talking about
Yes.
Lake Effect Snow. You ready to geek out on some of it?
Let's do it.
All right, head over to the green screen.
Yeah, we're gonna do a quick explainer of at least what you can expect with some lake effect snow as we come up. So yeah, this is one of the more interesting ones that we
Well,
talked
hold on.
about.
I know you're geeking out.
There we go.
We're going to take a little break, Matt.
Oh.
We're going to meet him over at the green screen. We're going to be back in 30
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, so meet me at the green screen. We're at the green screen right now, and we're going to talk about all things lake effect snow. So this is, down to the bare bones, the natural of it. So as we pull our graphics up in Max 3, we're going to break down what exactly lake effect snow is. So pretty much what that means is you got at least a warmer water, not necessarily a warm water towards 70 to 80 degrees, but 45 degrees. But you got colder land. So when that happens, you got cold air that's over that water, eventually makes its way over land. And when that happens, yeah, some things will magical happen. So we got snow
Smoke.
happening on with that colder land. So when we talk about, Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, that's when you typically see at least that lake effect snow happening. So as we go towards at least some of our explainers and break this down a little bit more, we talk about how much snow we've seen. Well, I brought this back last 48 hours and we put some of those temperatures of those lakes on there as well. 41 degrees Lake Michigan and 45 in Lake Erie. So this has been some warmer lake water, but colder land. Now we talk about those snow totals. Kaylee, I'm not sure if you're 5 feet, but yeah, we had snow.
Hey now.
Snow up to your neck in good old
Kaylee, how
St.
tall
Brook.
are you? Are you
With
gonna
or
say?
without heels?
What's that?
With or without heels?
Without heels.
Without heels, I found out a couple months ago I'm actually 5'3", and this entire time I thought I was 5'2".
So you'd be fine. You could get your nose above this snow. Okay, good.
Barely.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I'd
And we got
say.
Perrysburg on there.
Wait,
But-
what?
But
Perrysburg.
Perrysburg, New York.
You
So-
tricky devil.
Not necessarily Perrysburg, Ohio, but close, right?
4 feet 8 inches of snow. How do you even measure? That's just crazy. That's a lot of
2 yardsticks.
touche. Okay. All right, Matt, great job explaining that lake effect snow process. We know it's going to kick up again for
Yes.
us as well. And Kaylee, we got some great viewer photos to share as well.
Yeah, so a way that you can submit your viewer photos, first off, you need to have this app, which is an awesome app. It's free, compatible with Apple and Android.
I can pay for that.
Exactly. It's the WTOL 11 weather app. You go onto the app, there's a little button down in the corner right there that says submit your photos. Photos, videos, send them in. Now, a really cool photo we have, let's check this out.
What do we got?
How about this? The beautiful sunrise over Lake Erie.
You see that? Okay.
Oh, I mean,
You
we'll
got the freighter coming in.
I love the pinks and the oranges. And Ryan, you're a morning person. You get to see the sunrise every morning.
And Lisa does a great job. So thank you, Lisa, for submitting these photos. She does this on a frequent basis. Love to see it. What else we got?
So we have some really other cool photos. We've been talking about snow for this episode.
Oh.
This is from actually our director, Tim
Yep.
from his house in Michigan, seeing a dusting of the snow. You know what makes me really sad?
What's that?
The tree.
Why? It's a Charlie Brown tree.
There's no leaves on it.
Yeah, it's true.
But again,
Happens sooner than later.
snow and animals. Our last one. These are Tim's snow pups.
Hey.
Look at these sweet pups. Now,
Some cuties.
Tim, what are the names of your dogs?
Jovi and Winston. Jovi and Winston.
Jovi
and Winston. Hey, Tim, how do you think that they would handle that snow we saw in that video that Kaylee showed earlier?
Jovi the golden retriever would love it.
Yeah.
And Winston would go and find mom.
No, I mean, look, he's already
mama's dog.
covered. Aw.
Awesome. Well, Tim, thanks for those photos. We love it when you guys submit them as well. So make sure that you do that. And we've only got a few seconds left in our show here. Give me one of these.
Here you go. You
so
can have
what you
some.
didn't maybe notice about this sweater is it's got a bullseye on it. And it comes with these little Velcro balls. So as we say goodbye to you this week on Off the Radar, hopefully, Matt, settle down, Matt.
Okay.
Settle down.
I'm sorry.
I don't like
Don't
this.
wind it up like this. You're not Greg
I haven't-
Maddox
I
here,
haven't played
Mr.
sports.
Atlanta, all of a sudden, all
About
right?
to be Aaron Judge.
We're going to see if we can get a bullseye. Thank you so much for watching
On the
Off
target.
the Radar. We're going to be back next
Target,
week,
not on.
just like a bullseye like that. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Wow.
Look at that.
Matt, you're really bad at this.
Oh,